Floss Tube. It's Alisa with E, Crafting in Colorado. Today is, I didn't even look at the date, it's December 30th, 2023. How are y'all? It's the end of the year, and just like a lot of people, we're all planning and doing WIP parades and whatnot, getting ready for the next year. And I'm right there in with you, with everyone, looking forward to seeing what progress we can make in 2024. Normally I will do a WIP parade for my Floss Tube anniversaries. Well, I want to touch all of my projects next year. So by touching all of my projects, this is going to kind of be a WIP parade. Just want to share with you what all I'm going to work on. As of right now, I'm planning on working on 45 projects. Yeah, 45. I started Floss Tube with 12. So we've almost quadrupled in the projects that I've got on the go, and there's more in the wings. More kits, more full coverage designers, Russian designers or Ukrainian designers, so that I've but I'm only going to start, I think, one Russian kit this year. My goal is to finish 4 projects out of 45. I'm going to be focusing on 6 projects throughout the year. And then I have 7 sals or stitch-alongs that I'm either at one time or another, I said, yes, I will do this with you, or hey, let's start this together, that sort of thing. So 7. And I had several projects that I had initially started where we said, we're going to work on these projects on X day, on the 1st, on the 15th, on whatever. That's not working for me. So like I was leading a stitch along that we started on the 1st of every month. Well, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are terrible days for me. And if the 1st falls on one of those days, and then I just don't touch it. So I'm going away from a scheduled date. I'm just going to work on these a little differently. I'm copying Jen, the caffeinated stitcher. Sorry, Jen, on how she did her projects last year. She set up all of these goals, and she had she picked her projects as she would work them throughout the year. I've kind of gone through that as well. Alara is also working on that. And I did ask Jen. Jen said I could copy her. So thank you. I appreciate it, because I really think it's a great idea and a good way to, especially those projects that you don't normally want to work on. Hey, we've got it. We're going to work on this and kick it out. So I've got, this is the majority of my projects here. Well, and then the stitch-alongs are down in another bin. So I've got them all in alphabetical order because it's just easier to do that. I will tell you, I have a spreadsheet listed behind you so that I can tell you what my goals are. Some might not be much, honestly. I've got a few projects where it might just be a day, 2-3 days. And once I meet that goal, it's going to get kicked to the curb. So, and I started to talk about Jen's idea on what she did. I've got every project listed in here on little pieces of paper. And I'm going to pick 6 projects every month, and The goals are listed on here as well. If I meet that goal for the project for that month, I will take it out and that project will be put away for the rest of the year. There will be a 7th project that I will not be picking from this. That will be a focus project in order so I can try to get some good progress on that project. So that's where we're going. Hop along for the goal parade. That's what I'm going to call this, the goal parade. And it's kind of a WIP parade. So, and there will be zipping and unzipping. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. And yeah, I'm sorry. All right. But this is just going to be a hot mess if I don't do that. Hold on. Sorry, buddy. There's my dog down there. Talk more about my dog in a minute, but he's right under me. Well, I'll just tell you, he was in an accident. He was attacked by another dog on Christmas Day, and so he was in the hospital for 3 days, and he's home, and he might have a little. I might show him a little later, but he's kind of just chilling right now. So, all right, first project. This is Beautiful Simplicity by Megan Stitching Moon. This will be one of my focus projects. This is a picture that she took in Norway. I love it. Right now, I'm only at 1.03%. This is where I'm at. And I want to get to 3%. Or no, I want to get to 5%. So this is fairly large. It's 226,000 stitches. So it's a big one. So 5%, you know, we'll see if we can get there. But, and honestly, I don't know if I'll be able to get to all. This is going to copy Gen 2, where the WIPs are real and the plans are fake. Which she would tell us, yeah, these WIPs are real. The plans might really be fake. So, all right. Next project, I will be starting this. This is a kit by Lenart. This is, I'm calling it Blue Girl because it doesn't really have, it just has a number on it. Oh, it's called Romance. Sorry. Blue Flowers Girl. That's what it's called. Blue Flowers Girl. So my goal for this is just to do, what did I say here? 4 days on this. So with paper patterns, it's a little different. So 4 days on this. Next project is another new start. This is a project off of Etsy. It's called Blue Spring, and it's by Counting the Stars. There's that, and my goal for this is to get to 20% or 3 days. So with my electronic patterns, I did a rough estimate on percentages. So I plugged in, depending on the project, I did 400 stitches on average because, you know, some days you might get 200, some days a good day for me is 600-700, but that doesn't happen all the time. So that's why I'm either going to go by the percentage of my goal or by the days. So, okay, another new start. This is called Butterfly Profusion by Dimensions. And my goal on this is to work on it for 8 days, or the top 2 butterflies here and these little leaves. That is the goal. We'll see if that happens. All right, this is another project that I don't really work on, and I haven't worked on for a long time. Let me pull it out here. This is, I got this off of Etsy. I don't think the seller is selling this anymore. I couldn't find it. This was a while back ago. It's called Karuja by Sandra Kochi. So it's this really unique bird with all the, cool decorations in it. I am currently at 18%, and I just want to get to 20%. So I'm trying to set reasonable goals here. So here we are, and sorry, got the sun coming in. It's that time of day. We'll see how we go. So 8, I'm hoping to get to 20%, which on this, and it could just be 3 days that I work on it. You know, again, it's not a lot, but there will be some progress on it. Okay, this was a gift from someone, who is a subscriber to my channel. This is Busilla Heirloom Collection. This is Dana's Roses. Will be a new start, and I'm hoping to get, because this is full coverage, I'm hoping to get to 2,800 stitches or 7 days on this, whichever one. And I should say, if I meet all of my goals, I'll pull one, meet the goal, and then take it out of this bucket. And then if I meet all of my goals, which, come on, really? I doubt it. I will put them back in, and we'll start with new goals. So I really did try to set somewhat reasonable goals. So this is a restart. Where's my thing on this? I had pulled it out. Here it is. It's by Art to Heart, Dilly Deli, and Lollygagging Aloud. It's called Dilly Deli. This will be a finish. I do want to have this one finished for the end of the year, because I love to dilly dally. Who doesn't love it? Okay, this one is going to be my new year, new start. Starting it with 2 other ladies. It's a dimensions kit called Feasting Frenzy with all of these birds, and I dyed fabric for this. I've showed this already once before, so I'll show you. This is the fabric that I dyed for it. I need to grid this. Yeah, I don't know. I might grid it. I don't know. Because I like gridding projects with sulky sliver. That's my preferred way to grid, and I know a lot of people hate it. I like it. So, my goal on this is not much. It is to get the 2 top left birds and then the roof that it's underneath. So probably just like from right here and then here. That's it. Just those 2 little guys for this year. So Feasting Frenzy. Flea Market Flowers. Oh, no. Next one is Finery of Nature. No, I'll start. Yeah, Finery of Nature. Oh, I have this on, oh, I don't have it down here. Hold, please. Okay. I had it in my basket for Sal's. That's why I couldn't find it. Finery of Nature. This is a stitch along. The one that I'm leading. A dimensions kit. This is what it looks like. And this, I haven't done any, oh yeah, I have done a little since I saw you last. This is where it's currently at. Last time I just worked a little on this. I had like an hour. Just did, not even an hour maybe. So that's where I am. And the goal is to finish this and this whole second quadrant. So there we go with that Finery of Nature. Now Flea Market Flowers. This was also a stitch along. I don't even remember who I started this with. I think it was with Blushing Pink Stitches and Stitching Mommy. And I'm so behind on videos that I don't know if they've finished this or not. I think Stitching Mommy did. I think she did. But here is Flea Market Flowers. I really like this. Never done one like this before. And here's where I'm at. Let's make sure I have this the right way. So here's this. So my goal for this year is to finish this middle section, and this is a little, I screwed up here, so where that little block is right here, I need to frog that little line. So I want to finish this entire middle section, this pink flower, and these little 3 pink flowers. So I'm hoping by doing that, I will be halfway done. Maybe a little more. It's hard to know where you're at on these when percentage-wise and all that other jazz. Okay. We're in the F's. Still on the F's. Flowers of Joy. This is another new start. Dimensions kit. Dimensions gold. And my goal for this is to get the top left 2 flowers. So you can't really see it, but there's kind of some purple in there. So like these 2 flowers up in there. So 7 days is all I have for this. And if I need it, fine. And if not, you know, this black fabric is tough. I really do black fabric better in the summer because okay, this hasn't started in. Okay. Anyway, I do black fabric better in the summer when I can work on my back patio where it's sunny out. Did I put this under Contemporary Cross? I think I did. Yeah. Okay. Another new start. Contemporary Cross. Full Moon Mini. This cute bird. And my goal for this is to get to 3%. So we'll see if that happens. this is another stitch along that I'm doing with Beth, the Steadfast Stitcher. Sweet Beth. She's so cute. This is Heart in Hand, a Honey of a Tiny Town. That's where we're at. And let me get mine. I haven't changed it since the last time I showed you. And so my goal is to finish this. So I'd like to make it into that little drum that they have as on the preview there. Okay, this is one I started. When did I start this? Like 2 or 3 days ago. I can't. These last 2 weeks have been a nightmare. A nightmare. So, I don't remember when I started. I'll have to go back and look. This is a Luca S kit called The King of Flowers. King of Flowers, and I skipped one. So I am hoping to get 13 days on it. So roughly 7,500 stitches. And here I am right now. So I'm just in the top. This is full coverage. It's a paper pattern. So I'm just right up in here. I'm hoping that I was working on this morning for just a little bit. I'm hoping that I can get just to this little bud, which I'm hoping that's what this is right here. So, the King of Flowers. Yeah, 7,500 stitches is what I'm hoping to get to on this one. Okay, I missed one. That's a Sal. This is with, sorry, my little guy got scared. And I am not going to pronounce this in French. It's by Jardin Privé. I'm calling it the Birdhouse Sal. Stitch along. This is what it looks like. And I'm hoping to have this finished because this is an October to October Sal or stitch along. This hasn't changed since I showed you all the last time. So here's where we are on this. And I'm hoping to have this done. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. Let's see. King of Flowers. This is a Heaven and Earth Designs project. It was a sweet gift. Or it was a gift from my sweet friend Jemima, the Rocking Stitcher. Love Letters Chocolate Shop. And I am not far on this because I restarted this year. I started it initially on 25 count Ada. I can't see it. So I restarted it. I am currently at 0.41%. That's it. 0.41%. I'm doing this 3/1/10 stitch on 20 count Ada, and I am hoping to get to 2%. So 7,500 stitches. Not much, but we'll get there. This will be on a new start. This is going to be another Heaven and Earth design. Not a full coverage. Butterfly Effect by Kate Powell. And yeah, I'm hoping to get to 5% on this. That's the goal. Okay, mini Evergreen. I barely touched this at all this last year, and I'm not going to touch it much next year either. This is, let me get my binder here. It's another Heaven and Earth design. This is the artwork by Tracy Butler. Mini Evergreen. She is currently at 44.49%. And I'm hoping to get her to 50%. So, yeah. So, that's where she is. I really liked her, and then, I don't know, I just, her face kind of wigged me out a bit. She was looking really weird for a long time, and then once I finally got her face kind of situated, I was like, okay, yeah, I can work on this. But then all these other new cool projects started popping up, and I stopped working on her. So, oh, and I didn't do this. Okay. Mini Evening. This is my one project that I will have done this year. It's a crop version. It's artwork by Leonid Afremov. Darn it. I am just so discombobulated, guys. The artwork is by Leonid Afremov, Heaven and Earth design. I am doing this 3/1 10 stitch. I am cropping the piece. Let me try to find a picture of what it will look like, even though y'all have seen it before. Here we go. This is what I'm hoping it will look like. Mini Evening is currently at 75.08%. And I'm hoping to get it to 100% by the cropped version. And again, yeah, this has been worked on since I showed you last. So just been filling in. Just been filling in all of this over here, all these great colors. So, yeah, I have on this, I still have 16,414 stitches to do on it. So, my goal with this is to stitch roughly 4,000 a month on it. So if that happens, it will take me 4 months to get this done. So let's hope it's finished by April. So I'm going to move you a little because that sun here. Okay, where are we? I obviously cannot put things in alphabetical order. So another project. Moon Hair. This is another stitch along that I'm doing with Catherine, the Needleberry Stitcher. It's a Heaven and Earth Designs. The artwork is by Suzanne Geisman. It's a cute little bunny. Really cute, whimsical bunny. And I'm not far. She's really, I watched her WIP Parade yesterday. So I am at 2.66%. That's it. 2.66%. I'm hoping to get to 5%. Hope. Because life throws you curveballs and you gotta run with those. So, where did... I obviously can't. I'm missing one. I'm just gonna keep going and I'll think about it when we get there. All right. My little sunshine. This is a dimensions kit. I don't plan on ever really having this finished. I just want to kind of plug along and work on it as I can. This is the picture. It's a dimensions gold. The artwork is by Jean Monty. And I haven't worked on it since the last time you saw it. Here's where we're at. So, my little sunshine, I'm only planning on working on this for 3 days next year. That's it. And all I'm going to work on is this back paneling. Either over here or over on the side. That's it. It's not going to be very much. But progress is progress. So, my little sunshine. That cute little girl. All right, stuff that in there. Another new start. Oriental Orchids. Also by Dimensions. I'm going to stitch this on a different fabric that I think it's a Picture This Plus. And my goal for this is just to work on wherever is in the middle here. It's either that orchid or this one. That's it, just to focus on that middle orchid. And something else, well, here's the fabric. I'm kind of wondering, yeah, it's a Picture This Plus. This really pretty 8 fabric. And I'd like your guys' opinions on this. So, see how all of this here is stitched? I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. So, what are your thoughts? You know, yeah, I'll stitch these limbs, but do I want to stitch that square box to help with the design? Just not sure on that. Okay, let me move this over here. Got another empty bucket ready to go. Alrighty, let's keep going. Next project is Ottoman Tiles. And I think you can see it hasn't changed since the last time I showed you. So it's a giant hair, which is not cat hair or dog hair. It's Alisa Hair. So this is where the project is. This did not work in Pattern Keeper. So I had to print out the pattern. And here's the pattern. And so like the first page of the pattern, that's what I'm hoping to have completed on this. Just the first page of the pattern. That's the goal. Okay, another new start. Yeah, so half of my WIPs are new starts, almost. The 45 projects. I'm starting 19, almost half. Mareline Baston, The Pecking Order. This was a gift from my sweet friend Wendy. And my goal on this is the middle bird flapping its wing and the bird to the left. So this bird and that bird, those two little guys. That's the goal. We'll see if that one happens. Where the whips are real and the plans are fake. Okay. This was a sale with a sweet friend of mine who's also a floss tuber, but I don't know if she wants to be mentioned, but I really appreciate your friendship. You know who you are. This was freebie Peacock Daisy. So this was a free design on Heaven and Earth. And I thought, you know what? I might as well just work on this a little. And I am currently at 1.61%. And I'm only going to get to 2%. So maybe 3 days. That's it. No more. Maybe 3 days. So we'll see. But you know, a little bit at a time. And this is a massive project too. So this is 275,000 stitches. So that's still, well, I'm only planning on stitching 1,000. So, okay, this is one of my oldest WIPs. I'm hoping to have my actual oldest WIP finished this year. I've got 2 days to finish it, and I'm really not wanting to, so that's why I'm not putting it into this WIP Parade. This is the Pleasures of Spring. I found this in a bottom bucket full of fabric. I found this. This is from like the 90s, I think. 92. JP and Coates. And this is where I'm at. Okay. And I'm planning on working just right up in here where my little hippo is. And I'm planning on just focusing on those lilacs. So, yeah. That's not even on here, is it? Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe. Oh, I put it under the Pleasures of Spring instead of Pleasures of Spring. So, yep, I'm only planning on working on it maybe 3 days. But here's the one I was looking for earlier. Because I listed under my little puppy, and I put it in my bucket as a puppy. So, let me find the preview of this. This is a Heaven and Earth design. The artwork is by Cindy Nielsen. This cute little puppy. Only has 11 colors to this, and it's hard to tell because I restarted this. It's here. So this is all that there is right in there. I'm currently at 2.66%, and I'm hoping to get to 5% on this. Okay. This is an an artsy project called Red is Ravishing by Peggy Davis. I don't like opening these things. I'm not a fan of this doing the way I'm doing it with you guys. For myself. You guys, I don't care. I don't like it doing it myself like this. Currently, I am at 10.06%, and I'm hoping to get to 15%. So another 5% on this. So, okay. Red is Ravishing. All right, this one I'm going to work, I'm putting it in here. I am not adding any goals to it whatsoever because this is going to be just a travel piece. This is my only stamped kit that I have from Needle Art World, and it's called Red Poppies on Black. And I have no goals for this because, again, if I pull it out, fine, and if I don't, fine. If we travel, fine, and if we don't, hey, it is what it is. So that's all I've gotten to here. Is you can see all of this red and anywhere where the yellow is, but you see the reds, that's all stitched. And then that in the blue, the little yellow like sunflower burst, that's stitched. So, you know, maybe I'll get that one little poppy done. This is going to be nice to see because I've not ever done this before, where here I am at the beginning of the year, and this is what it looks like now. I've not ever done that before. So, hey Cruz, hey buddy. So, he's over there pouting. All right, another Sal that I've not been participating even a little bit. I've been terrible at this. This is called Scenic Farm, another Dimensions kit. I really like this. You know, this is so not me, browns and beiges. But I don't know, when I've seen this stitched up, it's really pretty. So, and I hope this wrestling isn't too annoying for you guys. I hope it's not. Okay, so here's where I am. And I am hoping to get the tree done and this whole left bit of the barn. Yep, from left of barn roof. So all of this, that's what I'm hoping to get done. And I bought this as a used kit right when it came back to into print, so that's why it's looking a little beat up. Okay, this one I'm really excited about. This is from, I can't remember if it's Russian or Ukrainian stitcher. I can't read what this says because this is printed really small. Anna something. The next time I do this, I will have all the information. This is called Scandinavian Houses, and I got this off of on my Black Friday sales. Isn't that cute? That little cove of houses with all the little colors. Yeah, I really like it. So it's not full coverage, but it is 41,368 stitches. So I'm hoping to get to just 5. Why do I have 10%? I'm hoping to get to 5% on it. So yeah, I really like those little houses. They're so sweet. And the colors are fun. Okay, this is another sal that I'm doing with Jemima, the Rocking Stitcher, and Yantina from Yantina Stitches. We started this 2 years ago. And I'm not very far. It's called Quick Stitch Sleep Time by Cyril Marchetti. These cute little sleeping animals. So, I am at 3.97% done. I haven't worked on this in a long time, and I'm really bummed. And I'm hoping to get to 6% on this. So, we'll see. But I really like this, and I was messaging with another stitcher yesterday on why do we have jobs? I don't want to have a job. I don't want to have responsibilities. I don't want to cook for my husband. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to clean my house. I want to stitch. Why can't we just stitch? Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, I think it would be. So, all right. This is another artsy project. I was hoping to have this one done and didn't even come close. Then I just stopped working on it altogether. This is called Spring's Renewal, and the artwork is by Mark Keithley. So that's what it will look like. It's currently at 10.56%. And I'm hoping to get to 15% on this. So there's where we are. I was trying to figure out how to stitch this. And I don't know, we'll see. I have figured I don't like the drawn lines for gridding. I really stitch faster when it's gridded with Silky Sliver. I just do. And yeah, it takes time. That Feasting Frenzy that I'm going to, the one I just started the other day, King of Flowers, I spent maybe 2 hours gridding a section, and that way I can just go and do whatever. The only issue with that one though is it's a paper pattern, and I was going to say I'm trying with paper patterns, I am trying to use GoodNotes to see if that's working, so you don't have to have a printed copy. I don't mind paper copies. I've just heard so many people say that they like GoodNotes, so I'm just trying it. So, right, these are all. I initially said I was going to count them as one. I'm not as one project. I'm counting them as individual projects, and I'm not going to be doing much on them at all. So this is the Stony Creek collection. This first one is Winter in the Village, and my goal is just to stitch that snowman, the trees, and the light pole. My little guy's underneath me here. Spring in the Village. My goal is just to do, I think that's a flower cart. Yeah, this little flower cart and the light pole. That's what we're planning on that one. Summer in the Village. I'm planning on just doing the balloons and the bench. And I should say I am not putting whatever says down there. I'm not a huge fan of whatever that says down there. So that's on any of them. I don't want words on it. And then the last one is Autumn in the Village. And this is I think it's a pumpkin cart. Yeah, a pumpkin cart. And the light post. So planning on using, I'm kitting these all up together, planning on using the same fabric all together. A total 2, 4, 6, 8 days total to work on these, because just those little bits, they shouldn't take very long. But I'm also planning on back stitching along with it to meet my goal. Okay. Another new start, Summer Comes Calling by Leisure Arts. This is what it will look like, and I am planning on doing this little bird. I have it written, middle bird, leaf to the right, and berries underneath. So this little guy, these berries, and that leaf. That's what I'm hoping to get done on it this year. I don't have it kitted up. I don't have my fabric for it. We'll talk, let's just say I had this week off, and this week my plans got completely destroyed. My little dog was in the hospital for 3 days, and then I was caring for him. Then on Thursday, yesterday we were able to get around a little more. I mean, I was sitting right by him, watching him like a hawk. I was doing some stitching. Hey, Cruz, you want to come here, bud? Oh, you're right here? Oh, he's standing right here, so I'll go ahead and show him. Here's my little baby. And we'll kind of talk about what happened. Sorry, you can kind of see his leg here. He was attacked by another dog, our neighbor. Can you look up? And bit on the top of his head. So he's all shaved here. He's a hurting unit still. I'm going to put him down. Right? Right, bud? So he's so we're being very gentle. He was attacked by another dog. It was an accident. And the dog came and bit him on the neck. The neighbors said that they could see where he was pulled through our fence onto the neighbor's side and drug around their yard. And we found our dog's collar in that dog's mouth. So we are not upset with our neighbors. We love our neighbors. They came over today. They gave me money today. They're working on an electronic fence. They want to prevent this from ever happening again. The dog that attacked my little guy was a German Shepherd. So he's like 125, 130 pounds. He's massive. And there's other dogs over there all the time. So it's just, he instigates it. Our dog instigates it. So that's why I can't blame the neighbors, because he loves to bark at Reggie, the German Shepherd. So, but he's just right here where I'm standing now. So, okay, another new start. Sorry, while he was right here, I thought I better, well, I can. Where's this one? Gosh darn it, I don't have this on here. Okay, so do I start this or not? I won't start this one. Let's stick with 45. That's a good number, right? Because that's exactly where I'm at, 45. I won't start it. Okay. Don't even have fabric for it. So that's what I was going to tell you. This whole week, I was planning on dyeing fabric. I'm pulling all the floss for it, having everything ready. So come the new year. Well, I couldn't, because I was his accident happened on Christmas Day. Yeah. My husband and I were working on my OT light that broke, or the button that to turn it off and on would always stick. So he's like, well, let's just get it to turn on, and then we'll plug it into one of those outlet strips. So then all you have to turn is turn it on. But we were trying to figure it out. You don't want to hear all my stuff. But we were working on my OT light when the neighbors came running over, and they're like, your dog is dead. Your dog is dead in our backyard. And that was like 10 in the morning. And then we spent most of the day, Christmas Day, Monday. We came home. I went back over Tuesday. Mark and I, my husband and I went back over on Tuesday, spent most of the day there. And Wednesday night, I was able to bring him home after spending most of the day there again. So, yeah, I'm a little slow on getting things going. So, all right. Swinging Girl. I am sorry. I'm just like all over the place. Don't like the way that the sun is coming in. I can't get to it because it's too far up there. Swinging Girl. This is by Stitching Jules Design. This was a project pattern that she gave me for free. This is called Swinging Girl. And I kind of put this on the back burner for a little while. I'm going to pick it back up and work on it as needed. I'm currently at 51%. And I'm hoping to get to 75%. I won't finish it. If there's nothing wrong with the pattern or the design, it's all on me, on why I'm just not, But I'm not one to just say, that's it, I can't do this unless it's really horrible. And this isn't horrible. It's just feelings that I have with this project. Okay. This is The Temperature Tree by Stitching Mommy. She's on Instagram, YouTube, and Etsy. Y'all have seen this project. Everybody's seen this project. If you're a stitcher, you have seen this project. This is The Temperature Tree. I am doing this for the dates back to 2022. Yes. And I didn't work on this at all this year. Not at all. And I like this project. At least I don't think I worked on this year. There's where I'm at. My goal is to just get the January, I think this is over here, the January and the February branch done. That's it. And we'll keep plugging along, maybe for our 25th, because I'm stitching this for our 20th anniversary. The dates from when we had our 20th anniversary, maybe it'll be done by our 25th. Oh, yeah. Sure. I'm all out of sync here. Okay. Another new start. This is another Dimensions kit. It's called Winter Housing. I am not going to be stitching the words. I'm only going to be stitching the bird houses there. Aren't those cute? I love the colors in this. And I'm hoping to just get, I have written down orange bird and beige birdhouse. So this, and down in here, I'm hoping to get about 1,000 stitches in. So that's what my goal is usually, like on full coverage projects, is to get to 1,000 stitches. And once I get to 1,000, then I'm like, okay, we're good. We can move on now. So that's winter housing. This is another sal that I started last month with several ladies. It's a project by Stitches So Beautiful. The designer is Ida Rosa, Woman in a Field of Flowers 1. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. And this hasn't been worked on since you all saw it. I'm at 1.99%, and I'm hoping to get to 5%. So 3% is what I'm hoping for on this one for the year. Okay. Ye Old Craft Room. That's what this one is. Another Heaven and Earth design. I don't know why I kept this in the Q-snap, because it just takes up so much room. And this is a giant project. It's giant. It's one of my, I think it is my biggest one. It's 343,000 stitches. Here it is. Heaven and Earth design. If I didn't say that already. Hade. Artwork is by Cyril Marchetti. Try not to step on the dog. And okay, so there's where we are. I am up in this top right corner, just barely down to this little bird here. And here's where I'm at with floss and a needle hanging here. Yep, that's where we're at. I'm at 1.61%, and I'm hoping to get to 3% on this. So, all right, hold on. I want to make sure. One last project that is another stitch along. This is with a stitch along with Lydia's Leisurely Stitching. It's called Sampler 85. This is what the project will look like, just different colors. And here is where I'm at now. So, Sampler 85, because I'm out of order. I'm at 9.73%, and I want to get to 22%. So, maybe 10 days on this. So, I want to apologize. This did not go as I had kind of planned. I kind of bounced around, and like I said, this week has been awful. This last 2 weeks have been awful. Work was horrible for the end of the year. We had a death in the family. Had another tragedy with a family member. And I've been a hot mess. so I actually have makeup on today and took a shower, and hey, woo, I'm vertical. Not laying on the couch crying. So, okay, so what the plan is, I am going to be working on Mini Evening. This is going to be my focus until it's done. Now, what we're going to do is pull 6 projects, and let me turn you so you're not out of that sun. I'm going to pull 6 projects from my little tin, and those are going to be the 6 projects that I work on next month. And if I meet the goal, because I have the goals written on them, great, I won't work on them again, and I'm okay with that. If I do meet the goal, if I don't meet the goal, I'll throw the paper back in the bin, and I'll continue. Next time I pull it, I will work on the project until the goal is met. If I do have it met, I will keep it out of the bucket and I won't work on it again unless all of my other goals are met for the year. So I understand I might not touch something again, but I might touch it later on 6-8 months from now. Okay. First project is The Pecking Order by Mareline Baston. And I didn't think about this either. You know what? I will pull these and then I'll stop the video and then I will show you what they are. Okay. All right. Oops, I pulled out 2, which is fine. Okay, the next one is Spring Renewal. Golly, there you go. Spring Renewal, and I'm hoping to get to 15%. And I didn't show you this. It says The Pecking Order by Mareline Baston. The third project that we'll be working on this month. This is kind of fun because, you know, you're always like, oh, what am I going to do now? Well, this is telling you what you're going to do. The next one is The Artisy. Red is Ravishing, with a goal to get to 15%, which that won't happen, but that's okay. There's 3. It's a big one. Butterfly Profusion by Dimensions. 4. Stony Creek. One of the first Stony Creek. The Autumn in the Village. So I gotta get the fabric. I have to pull the floss for it. Same with Pecking Order. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. So, good grief. I'm so not prepared for this. Oh, right. I'm not prepared for this one either. Mini Butterfly Effect. So this is a Heaven and Earth design. Let me stop right here and I'll come back and show you exactly which projects that we're going to work on. Be right back. Okay. Sorry for the breaking things up. I'm a little more organized now. So these are the 6 projects that I will be working on along with Mini Evergreen. The first one, and it's going to be interesting because 3 of these are new starts. So, and 3 are full coverage. Yeah, 3 full coverage. Where's the one? Yeah, 3 are full coverage. Okay, so first one is the Dimensions Butterfly Profusion. So we're going to start this one. The next one will be starting. I have to pull the fabric. I have to dye the fabric and pull the floss. And I'm going to be starting on this middle bird right there. And I'm thinking I might include the little feeder here. I haven't decided. We'll see. The next one I will be working on, and this is only going to be a day, maybe, or 2, is Stony Creek, Autumn in the Village. We're going to work on this little, that's just not showing up real great. That little pumpkin cart with the light pole. Okay. Next one is Red is Ravishing. Then this is where I'm currently at again, just as a quick reminder. So not great, not huge. I think I'm at 10%. Spring's Renewal, which this one is also at 10.56%. And here's where I'm at on this, the little cabin. I will definitely be gridding this and stitching in all of those bark threads. Bark threads drive me bonkers. So I have learned that. And another brand new start. Butterfly Profusion. Artwork by Kate Powell. Sorry, not Butterfly Profusion. Mini Butterfly Effect. Sorry, by Kate Powell. Heaven and Earth Designs. So, all right, guys. This has been a Hot Mess Express parade. Planning parade. Goal parade. And I just want to thank you all, because I know there are so many floss tubers out there putting out their WIP parades and goals and plans and whatever. And I just want to thank you for watching me. Your friendship means a lot to me, and I've enjoyed doing this, and I'm interested to see how this goes for the new year. So I wish you all the best, and we will talk in January when I give an update from what I've stitched in December. I haven't done a December update, and I'm not going to, because you kind of saw what I already did. Just didn't go into details, and that's okay. So planning on doing videos once a month. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. We'll just see how things go from there. So thank you for spending time with me. Again, I do appreciate your friendship, your interaction, and we will talk to you in January. Thanks all. Take care. Bye-bye.